Slack Pack, I'm back. It's Cerius Blaq. I'm here to react, and it's Throwback Thursday. So it means we're going back a little ways, and I have a guest in the studio with me. I have writer, comic writer, film critic David F. Walker. What's up, man?
What's up? How's everybody doing? I'm ready to go back to Thursdays. Throwback. I'm ready to throw back, throw down, throw up. I'm ready to do this.
No, we're not doing Throw Up Thursdays. That's a whole different show.
Okay.
You know, let me clean these damn glasses. Slack Pack, do y'all constantly see this in my videos? You notice this? Like, you see this, like, fogging? Like, it fogs up in my glasses right here. Like, I keep telling people, like, I got a condition called hot eyes, and I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't...
Wasn't that a song from the 80s? Hot Eyes.
No, that's Private Eyes. But I'm going to change it to Hot Eyes now. Okay, so today you chose Temple of the Dog for me to look at, and you're familiar with this song, Hunger, right?
Hunger Strike.
Hunger Strike.
Okay. This was the single off of that album.
Okay. I have not heard this particular song, nor have I seen this video. Have you seen the video?
I've seen the video, and so obviously I know the song, and I still listen to this album very regularly.
Okay. Well, I like the band members. I know who's in this band.
Okay.
I'm familiar, so I'm expecting to appreciate some veteran Cornell. So, like, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Was this 90s?
This is 90s, yes.
It sounds 90s.
Yeah.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
Oh, I feel that.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't feed all the powerless when my cup's already overfilled.
Man, his voice was so unique.
It's amazing.
But it's on the table, the fire's cooking.
Wait a minute.
And the farming babies with slaves are working.
Lyrics, man.
The blood is on the table and the mouths are choking.
I might know this song.
I'm going home.
You probably do know it. The second one, when Eddie comes in.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
That's cool.
Well, that's 90s.
Feed on the powerless when
Here
my
for it,
cup's
though.
already overfilled. But it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the farming babies of the slaves are all working. And it's on the table, the mouths are choking, but I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry.
Look at that hair. These voices are so complimentary to each other.
I lived through all of this. I used to dress this way.
You used to dress this way too?
Yeah. I still do. Look at this.
I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry.
Oh my god, I think I had a hat like that. Man, I feel like I could have used 5 more minutes of that.
Now, do you know the story of this song and this album? Do you
No,
know how it came to be?
no.
Okay. Do you want a history
Tell-
lesson? Do I give you a history lesson now?
Go for it,
So,
man.
so there was, this was, Seattle in the 90s, late 80s and into the 90s. Um, and so obviously there was Soundgarden, but before there was Pearl Jam, there was a band called Mother Love Bone. And Mother Love Bone was going to be it. They were going to be the biggest band out of Seattle. But the singer, Andrew Wood, died of a drug overdose right before their album came out. They
Damn,
recorded a
man.
whole album. It's a dope album. Well, Chris Cornell and Andrew Wood were roommates and best friends. And Pearl Jam, the vast majority members of Pearl Jam were Mother Love Bone. And so
I had no idea.
so when Andrew Wood died, that's how Temple of the Dog came together. That's the and so a lot of the songs have references to Andrew Wood, to Mother Love Bone. And it really is, it's when you know the story behind the album, it's that much deeper because it's really a memorial tribute to this fallen dude, right? He was like 24 when he died. He was really young. And again, this was right before everything really took off,
Right.
that Seattle sound,
That whole
Pacific
scene,
Northwest sound.
yeah.
Yeah. And I can't, I'd have to look at the dates. I don't even think the Bad Motorfinger album had come out yet. I'm not sure. Maybe it had. So that was it. And this was the only song I believe that Eddie Vedder sang on that album, on the Temple of the Dog album. But it's what's sad is that then Chris Cornell dies all these years later. But
Yeah.
it was like when you listen to this album, this is specifically Chris Cornell mourning one of his best friends. But it's the rest of the band too, Stone Gossard and I can't remember the other dude's name. I believe it's 3 of the members of what's now Pearl Jam, but was Mother Love Bone back then, man. And so I listen to this album pretty regularly, right? It's like to me it's an album that reminds me that even in trauma and grief, like you can turn that into something else. I think about that all the time when I'm kind of down in the dumps or depressed. It's like, like this is what these guys were able to do.
Is this the kind of music, or like this, like, because it seems pretty important to you? Would you be listening to this while you're trying to like write your books and comics?
I do listen to this. I have a playlist for when I try to go to sleep and relax at night. And I want to say there's 2 Temple of the Dog songs on it. I know that there's a song called Reach Down, which is like a 10-minute epic, right?
Okay.
It's got Chris Cornell. It doesn't have Eddie Vedder, but it's, like that's it. So I do listen to this. When I'm trying to get into a headspace of like, like where I'm just trying to like get my emotions straight. Like there's something about that album that really helps me get sort of to power through. I wouldn't say focus, but power through the difficult moments in life, which I have those every damn day. So.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's just kind of life we live in right now.
Yeah.
Wow. So, thank you for sharing that with me, because like I'm familiar with, like, admittedly, I have to say that like I learned about a lot of this. I did listen to Pearl Jam back in the day, and like I was listening to Nirvana, but I didn't know that much about Pearl Jam, and I didn't really know about Chris Cornell until later.
Yeah.
With Audio Slave, and then I had to go back and listen to Soundgarden, and now I'm going back and listening to Temple of the Dog. So,
yeah, no, there was that whole time, because again, I was living as here in Portland for the most of it, and my best friends were all in the band, and they'd go up to Seattle. I'd go up there with them every now and then, and so you kind of knew the bands that were about to break out of Seattle, and Mother Love Bone was going to be it. Everybody was like, Mother Love Bone is about to be it, and then bam, Andrew Wood died. And then what rose from the ashes were Nirvana was one thing, and then there was Soundgarden, and then came Pearl Jam, and Pearl Jam came together again, because Mother Love Bone fell apart, because they couldn't go on after the death of Andrew Wood. There's a great documentary that you can't find. It's not available, but there's a whole documentary
Don't tell
about Andrew
me.
Wood. I've been trying to get my hands on it for years. I saw it at not Sundance, Slam Dance, because there's another festival that runs concurrently with Sundance. And the dude who made that documentary about Andrew Wood and Mother Love Bone, he didn't know who they were until he had heard the Temple of the Dog album, and that made him go, "Who is this dude?" Because in the liner notes for the album, they talk about the death of Andrew Wood, and so he went and did this whole. And it's just, again, it's heartbreaking. Just the people who get lost because of substance abuse, right? And I've known too many of them, in my own family.
Same.
So that's Temple of the Dog.
Slack Pack. I didn't know any of these things. I would love to know who, if you're watching this, if you knew this stuff, and just what are your thoughts on everything that David mentioned, the correlation between these bands, the history, the sound. But yeah, I just leave comments below, and I'm also going to leave information on where to find David's work, because if you didn't catch that at the beginning of the video, David is a writer. He writes books, he writes comics, he writes graphic novels, he writes film reviews. This is his website here. He has a lot of new books out right now. What's a couple of books they should be looking for from you right now?
Right now, my brand new book is called Black Film: A History of Black Representation and Participation in the Movies, and that is, the title says it all. And then that's a non-graphic novel. Then within the graphic novel realm, definitely Big Jim and the White Boy, which is I can't lie, it's a masterpiece, and I wrote it. Hey, and then there's there's Bitterroot. We got 4 volumes of Bitterroot out right now, so there's that
on Image Comics, right? Yeah, okay.
Image Comics, yeah. So 4 not graphic novels, but 4 trade collections of that, and then there's an omnibus that collects the first 3 volumes. So you can, wherever fine comic books are sold, if your comic retailer doesn't sell them, you need to question your loyalties.
He said it. Okay, now. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention today. You put me on another homework assignment. Thanks a lot for that. I did enjoy this a lot. I like their voices, and I like that I got to hear them together.
Yeah.
And just see, plus it's fun to look at 90s videos because they're kind of hilarious. But anyway, that was Throwback Thursday, y'all. We're going to get out of here for now. Anything you want to say before we go, David?
No, man, this is just fun. Thank you. This is I feel like a creaky old man watching these videos, but it's good, and it's good watching them with you because it's like getting to chop it up. This is we don't hang out enough or talk enough, and
hey,
we'll
fix that. And I'm having fun too. That's why I have this channel. So, all right, y'all. With that being said, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace, y'all.